Is Katrina's star fading away? Sidharth needs lessons in manners pronto. Ouch, Deepika was referred to as Katrina. Arjun and Sonakshi rekindled their romance. It is official, Bhansali will remake Khalnayak. Hey guys, I'm Caitlin and you are with us on 9XC.com the show, your one-stop shop for everything B-Town.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9XC.
At last count, the gorgeous Katrina Kaif was 32 years of age. Not old by any standards, except maybe by director Mohit Suri and producer Ekta Kapoor's. The lady in question was all set to do Mohit Suri's half-girlfriend, an adaptation of Chetan Bhagat's book by the same name. 9XC had exclusively told you that she was sending Mohit messages convincing him to cast her. That did get Kat the job, but she could not hold on to the gig for long. When the makers called her in for a look test, they were shocked by the results. She looked much older than the college girl that she was supposed to play on screen. And let's not forget that she was to star opposite Sushant Singh Rajput, who, as you know, can pass off as a college kid on a good day. So Kat is out, lekin kaun le raha hai unki jagah? 9XC has exclusively learned that the current hottie Kriti Sanon has replaced her. Kriti will soon be seen rubbing shoulders with Varun Dhawan in the Christmas SRK Kajol Biggie Dilwale. A source told 9XC, Kriti has come up very well. She is young, vibrant, beautiful, and most of all, confident. She will shine in this role. Kriti's name first came up for the role when she was present at the Half-Girlfriend book launch. Alia Bhatt and Deepika Padukone were also said to be in the running though. Well, this sure is a blow to Katrina, and like we told you a few episodes ago, Kat is also sharing her watch brand endorsement with Kriti. Terrible news there for Miss Kaif. This also comes at a time when Katrina is making a conscious effort to work with younger heroes. After giving us hits with older actors like Akshay Kumar and the Three Khans, Katrina had switched tracks to work with younger heroes like Sidharth Malhotra in Bar Bar Dekho and Aditya Roy Kapoor in Fitur. Well, what can we say, Katrina? Ye Bollywood hai. I guess that is the only explanation for it. Moving on, Kat's co-star Sidharth better have an explanation for his downright rude behavior. Sidharth often comes across as a supremely polite, well-mannered guy, right? But 9XC recently observed something about him that made us go something like this. Sidharth was at an event with Karishma Kapoor. Now, even before the event could begin, Sidharth told the organizers that he was a super busy man and that his role in the event should be wrapped up ASAP. Let me give my speech and get going, was his not-so-humble request. But it was already decided that Karishma was to go first. So ye kya baat hui, Sid? When it came to the actual moment of inviting Sidharth on stage to speak, it all played out like this.
Sidharth Malhotra to give us a share and insight into the Bollywood and in his life. You are getting late. You are getting late. You are getting late.
You can hear the organizer reminding Sidharth that he told them that he was getting late for another gig.
You are getting late. You are getting late.
So now suddenly Sidharth thought to be all polite and play Pehle Aap with Karishma. Karishma was furious by the turn of events. She's been in the industry for so long, and to deal with starry tantrums of a relative newbie just did not go down well with her. And obviously, Sid did not stick around for when Karishma got hold of the mic. Well, we get that Sidharth is a busy guy, but we can all make some time for some good manners, right? And making his next big career move is Shahid Kapoor. Shahid is all set to start a new innings in his life as he's going to turn producer. There were rumors during Haider that Shahid planned to produce the movie, but we didn't see his name in the credits. But now, 9XC has exclusively learned that he is turning one and starting his own company. And whom is he gonna sign as his first director? Well, buzzes, Shahid plans on keeping things within the family and getting Papa Pankaj Kapoor on board. Remember Pankaj directed Shahid in Mausam and the film tanked at the box office? And here's moving on to our next story. Remakes are forever in season. An extremely successful movie from the 90s is now set to be remade on the big screen. We're talking about Subhash Ghai's Khalnayak. That was a runaway hit thanks to the sizzling chemistry between Sanjay Dutt and Madhuri Dixit Nene. Also for an intense portrayal by Jackie Shroff. Add to that a cracker of a script and you had a winner on your hands. Looks like it was a tie between Karan Johar and Sanjay Leela Bhansali as to who would don the director's hat. But now we have a confirmation that it is the man himself, Sanjay Leela Bhansali. Ghai, regarded as the showman of Bollywood, made his decision about the remake known. He confirmed to 9XC, "Principally, I have already given the nod to Bhansali. He will remake Khalnayak in his own grand way." Ghai says that they haven't spoken about money or signed any papers yet. However, buzz is that Bhansali has offered 9 crores for the remake rights. Ghai gave the nod after a long meeting between the two over lunch took place at Ghai's residence. His vision for the remake is outstanding. I'm sure he'll do justice to my story. So who do you guys think can do justice to these famous roles essayed by Sanjay, Madhuri and Jackie Shroff? How about Ranveer Singh as Balu? I mean, he has got a certain freaky streak to him. Madhuri's role could be taken by Deepika Padukone. She can be vulnerable when she wants to be and a boss when she has to. For Jackie's role, we think that Randeep Hooda would be the perfect fit. I mean, he's played the serious inspector in Kick and Once Upon a Time in Mumbai. Now, these are our choices, but who would you guys pick? Write to us on facebook.com/9XC and on Twitter @9XC the show with your suggestions. It's time for us to slip into a short break now, but we will see you after. Coming up, Deepika gets called Katrina. Find out her reaction. Are Arjun and Sonakshi back together? Hello lovely people, welcome back to 9XC.com the show. As promised, I'm back with more news from the world of showbiz. So Deepika Padukone was recently mistakenly called Katrina Kaif during a promotional event and her reaction was priceless.
Hi Katrina. Sorry, Deepika. I'm really sorry.
It was an oops moment at the press meet of Tamasha where former lovers Deepika and Ranbir Kapoor were talking about their chemistry meter nonetheless. Talk of sweet irony.
Hi Katrina. Sorry, Deepika. I'm really sorry.
While Deepika was a thorough sport and she laughed it off, fact is that at times the Tamasha stars do send out very confusing signals with regards to their love life. Ask Ranbir about Deepika and he throws this googly at us.
She's a big part of my life. She's a big part of all our lives. I'm a big fan of hers. She's a really dear friend. So of course I love her. I'm not going to say I hate Deepika or I like her or I like her little bit than like but little less than love. ऐसा तो कुछ है नहीं.
Deepika seems to admit that she still loves Ranveer and Ranveer still loves her, but their feelings are layered. What? Whatever that means.
When he said he loves me, when I said I love him, it's misconstrued and it's taken very differently because love is not just one feeling. It's a very, very layered feeling. It's a very layered emotion.
And to top it all off, Deepika's current boyfriend Ranveer Singh goes ahead to party it up in Goa, but without Deepika. Their romantic foreign vacations do seem like a thing of the past now. Will there be a closure to this romantic musical chairs? Perhaps yes, but that will certainly be after both Tamasha and Bajra Mastani have hit theatres and done their share of mind-boggling business thanks to the mystery and curiosity generated by its lead stars. Meanwhile, perhaps taking a cue from Ranveer and Deepika, Sonakshi and Arjun are back in the love game. Now, we thought we'd seen the end of this couple's relationship, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Tevar co-stars Arjun Kapoor and Sonakshi Sinha are back as lovers. Now, 9XC exclusively has it that Arjun and Sonakshi have patched up and are seeing each other again. The two are more careful this time around and are meeting each other rather discreetly. Sonakshi and Arjun have a relationship that blows hot and then cold. So let's take you through their torrid, stormy love affair. Kahani thodi complicated hai, to zara dhyan se sunna. 9XC told you that Arjun and Sona broke up in December 2014, but they decided to give it another shot in March 2015. In June 2015, they went Splitsville one more time. But just 5 months on, they are coming back together. Talking about their professional life, the two are going through a bittersweet phase. They each have projects in their kitty, but are still haunted by their recent failures. Arjun has tasted failure quite a few times and is now open to working on the small screen in Khatron Ke Khiladi 7. He will next be seen in Kian Ka, where he will share screen space with Katrina Kaif, who is much older than him. Sona also had a rather dull spell at the box office and turned to TV for solace. Moving ahead, she has Akira, Force 2 and the Hasina biopic in her kitty. Think of it, both don't have as much to shout about right now. Has this turn in their professional lives brought them back together? Well, whatever the reason, we just hope that the two stay together for the long run this time around. They say desperate times call for desperate measures. And what else could explain director Nikhil Advani's visit to a numerologist? After the debacle of Hero and Katti Batti, things are clearly in the pits for the once successful filmmaker. A friend of the director told 9XC that Nikhil spent the past month in deep introspection, even inviting a few film buffs over to try and figure out what went wrong with his recent films. When none of the explanations made any sense, the director is believed to have consulted a numerologist on the recommendation of a friend. And guess what? The solution to Nikhil's bad spell at the box office is a simple one. The filmmaker has been advised to add an extra K to his first name. ये तो एकता कपूर भी बता सकती थी. इसके लिए न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट को कंसल्ट करने की क्या जरूरत? Anyway, so Nikhil was quick to take note and he promptly changed the spelling of his name in the just launched first look of Airlift starring Akshay Kumar. Nikhil is credited as the producer and his name has 2 Ks. While Nikhil chose not to confirm the news to us, his numerologist Sanjay Jumani was more forthcoming. It is obvious why he came to me for help. He came to me looking very defeated. I immediately told him that it's because his name, when spelled Nikhil, adds up to Shani's number, which isn't productive. Well, Airlift certainly looks promising from the promos. Will an extra K help Nikhil? Well, we'll just have to wait till January 22nd when the Akshay Kumar Nimrat Kaur starrer hits theatres. Coming up, Akshay's new film is based on a true life incident. Kajol gets sleek and chic. Welcome back to 9XC.com, the show. So this Rustam is no Chuppa Rustam. He's a screening from the rooftops Rustam. Meet Akshay Kumar, you guys. Akshay Kumar announced to the world on Twitter that he is joining hands with filmmaker Neeraj Pandey yet again for a film titled Rustam. To announce Neeraj Pandey and I are collaborating for a romantic thriller. #Rustam releasing on August 12th, 2016. Hope to be third time lucky. 9XE has learned that the film is based on the 1959 Nanavati case, where the naval officer Kawas Manekshaw Nanavati was tried for the murder of his wife's lover, Prem Ahuja. Akshay will essay the title role of the naval officer in the film. 9XE has learned that though the movie is based on a true life story, it will be dramatized for effect. Interestingly, Soni Razdan's upcoming romantic thriller Love Affair is also based on the same scandalous incident. Well, there seems to be a serious dearth of ideas, people, don't you think? Sony's film will star Kalki Koechlin and Gulshan Devaya in the lead. But coming back to Akshay and Neeraj's collaboration, it'll be interesting to see if the hitmakers can pull off a hat-trick with Rustam. Their previous films, Special Jabbees and Baby, were hits at the box office. And though Neeraj has passed on the director's hat to his assistant director Tino Desai for the film, he will be helming the screenplay and production on this project. Akshay has Houseful 3 and Airlift in his kitty at the moment, and Neeraj's big ticket project is the biopic on Dhoni titled MS Dhoni: The Untold Story. Lots of interesting cinema to watch out for, guys. Moving on, Kajol is making a comeback to the silver screen, which means that we must have done something great to deserve this. Kajol has been known for her acting ability and not really as a fashionista. However, she has recently taken a keen interest in fashion, and can we just say that she's been making some pretty amazing choices? At the Dilwale trailer launch, Kajol chose an all-black dress. She highlighted her waist with a thin belt, and the cut of the dress along with the length of it makes it look sophisticated and classy. Kajol looks every bit the star that she is. A fun addition to Kajol's closet has been funky skirts with varied prints and of many lengths. She rocked this colourful Manisha Arora skirt with a simple fitted black top. Props to the green glittery sandals too. Kajol has been acing the basic look of jeans and a feminine top. And to balance out the simple look, she's been trying new hairstyles like this one with the side parting. When it comes to going desi, she really has an enviable collection of saris. From her BFF Manisha Malhotra saris to Sabyasachi's, she looks good in all of them. And it's not just her saris that are noteworthy, her pretty blouses also deserve a special mention. Some time ago, she threw us a curveball and showed up in a Nehru jacket complete with a pocket square. However, she glammed it up with red lips and sultry wave. We can't wait to see what her next look is going to be about. And with that, it's time to wrap up this episode, but 9XC.com, the show, and Jabong are announcing the winners of the contest where you had to click a selfie in sunglasses, upload it with hashtag StayShady, tagging at 9XC the show and at Jabong India. The two winners are Mahima Rajput and Tanya Setia. Congratulations, guys, you have won vouchers worth Rs 3,000. However, we have a big surprise. Since we got such a great response, we've decided to announce an overall contest winner who gets vouchers worth Rs 5,000. And that person is Meera Devi. Thanks everyone for participating. For Bollywood updates, check out our site 9XC.com and our YouTube channel. Also download our free 9XC app for Android and iOS. You can get in touch with us on Facebook at facebook.com/9XC and on Twitter at 9XC the show. Bye guys, I'll see you on Wednesday now.